Hello, this is LXE here. Astral has kindly recorded this match she has participated in just for me to commentate on, and it will be a Team Alpha versus Team Bravo shuffle match on White Glacier night. This map has a lot of routes, and there's a main route between the PS that has plenty of space for you to do battle on, and there's a middle space where you can farm for items. That's pretty important to know as well. There's the back door with the second PS, and that back door has two sub-routes, and there's this cave in which Astral is going in right now. She's using a saber hopper with a PS gun and K-shield. Yep, the K-shield is a pretty good weapon. Now she sees Raisha and immediately hops down to avoid getting damage. Now being cautious right here. These Raishas, they have homing on their Maluk, whatever you want to call them. Yep, Maluk. Now be careful as you enter the cave because Now Ibis Rain, Maluk, and now she sustained quite a bit of damage, from going inside that cave, So you probably want to be a bit more cautious when entering caves like this, especially on this map, since that route is a pretty popular route to be going through. Now, Oka, careful of that Oka. Oka, if you are stumbled by an Oka, it'll be pretty nasty results for you. Careful of that, careful. She was surrounded by a bunch of enemies, and that's a pretty risky move, and if you're not careful enough, you can die like this. So yeah. Now she's using a boost running art. I presume it's Axe Sabin, or whatever you want to call it. And what is her weapon? Let's just have a look at here. I think it's a railgun. It's you want a rail. Let's have a look. Yep, it's definitely a railgun. Railguns are used on run-based bots like walking bots. Now she's going into battle with a Seraph Primrose. That Seraph Primrose is pretty much dead meat as her team slaughters it with her. You do not want to be in the middle of a bunch of enemies firing at you if you don't know what you're doing. Yep, running around with that Axe Sabin. Now she just got a star over her head. Yep, now hopping. Taking a high ground is a really good idea, especially if you're artillery. It enables you to see vision. Careful of that Maluk from the Raisha from before. It enables you to see a lot. And careful of the cave. Being very cautious. Now she drops down, accidentally drops down, so now she's taking a round trip, so you want to minimize any accidents in movement, because every second of battle can be potential damage you can do to the opponent. Now she's doing this like running. Instead of running into a cave, she flies outside. Thus minimizing a risk of getting trapped inside the cave, and and she gets to see the enemy up close. Gains vision of the enemy. Knowing where your enemy is pretty important. Very important, actually. Careful in the battlefield. The team is pushing. Raisha with a Maluk now. A Peppo. deployed a pot, using a pot as a meat shield. Smart idea. Now her team is being overpowered at the moment, which is a pretty depressing. Now she's alternating between battlefield and power spot. Going into battle, now going back to the power spot. This is a really good nice tactic because it increases your output, damage output. Now she's using rifle bits, dual rifle bits actually. These bits are pretty fragile and they are very easily destroyed. So, however, the damage they do before they die is well worth it actually. Now careful. Her HP is pretty low. At this point, most players would stop attacking and just fall back, but that's not what you want to do because you want to exert pressure onto your opponent. And now she's dead. Oh, depressing. Now the game's over. She has got great fighting spirit, which is nice. Pretty nice. Very nice. Now that was a great game for Astral, and she came 21st. She died twice, but done a bit of damage, no kills. That's a very good match. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this bad commentary I did, but yeah, that's all I can do.